Getting prompt brake repairs. The last time you came to a stop sign and had the windows rolled down, did you notice a squeaking noise? You might have briefly acknowledged a noise, but a glance in the rearview mirror shows that it was probably the car stopping behind you. Then, the next time you're in the drive-thru and the brakes squeak again, you might have a pit of dread in the pit of your stomach. What does that squeaking mean? Is there a major problem with the brakes? Will your car continue to stop when you need it to? Getting brakes checked out promptly is always recommended the first time that you suspect there's a problem. Whether it's because the car isn't stopping as fast as it should, or if there's a sound coming from the brake area that shouldn't be, it needs to be looked at as soon as possible. The longer a problem with the brakes go, the more damage that can be done to the whole braking system. What might have started out as a brake pad problem might get extended to the rotors and the calipers if it's not fixed right away. Replace the brake pads. An auto repair technician will be able to look over the brakes and see where the problem stems from. The brake pads could have simply worn down faster than you thought, and they might need replacing. Replacing brake pads is a fairly easy process and one that can be done in a couple of hours. When you replace the worn brake pads quickly, then the wear will not extend to the rotors and the calipers behind the brake pads. If you keep driving on worn brake pads, then it can do damage to the other parts and become a serious and very expensive problem to fix. When a technician looks at the brakes and doesn't see abnormal wear, then it could be a sign that an adjustment is needed. After all, every time you step on the brakes, the whole braking system responds to stop the vehicle. If you recently had to stand on the brakes and the ABS system was used, then something could have been knocked out of place. The fix might just be a simple adjustment. It's important to get it checked out, though, to make sure that it's only a small problem. Small problems can lead to large problems when they're not taken care of. Have the brakes checked frequently. Even when there isn't a noise with your brakes, it's a smart idea to have them checked out often. A technician can look at the brakes and estimate how much usage is left on the brake pad. If you have an idea of what is left, then you can estimate how many months you have until you need to get new brake pads. Being aware of when they need to be changed can also be done before there's a squeaking sound. Brake pads might not wear evenly, so it's best to check all 4 tires and change them when one is close to the end of its life.